way we planned on starting the concert tonight, but here we are. We are thrilled to have you here tonight to see 3 of our fantastic orchestra groups in our district. What you're seeing up here right now is the 2nd year of our 5th grade chamber orchestra. Last year necessitated an extra challenge for our 5th graders, and we're continuing the tradition this year. You'll hear 2 pieces tonight. The first is Legend of Dark Mountain, which they'll be playing by themselves. And the second is a piece called Momentous, which is a multi-level piece, which is a little more difficult, and they'll be joined by the high school chamber orchestra to make one large chamber cohort. We hope you enjoy. This time we're going to welcome on the high school chamber orchestra, who's just waiting in the wings right now. And in just a few short moments, you'll hear our second piece. just one moment, you'll hear our concert orchestra once we just kind of reset the stage a bit.
Right now, high school or normal. Should I do that?
Thank you so much. Our first piece tonight was themes from Pirates of the Caribbean, which many of you may know. Our second piece tonight will be equally as recognizable. This is the Romeo and Juliet Overture by Tchaikovsky. final piece tonight is one of my favorites that I've actually ever gotten to do with the concert orchestra. We sight read this piece back in December or January before our winter concert. And when I passed it out, I think everybody had the exact same reaction, which was, oh, this is too long. Way too long. And then we sight read through it, and all of us, we finished it, and there was silence. And everybody just kind of went, yeah, that's nice, we like that. And we started to work on it more and more, and it became what you're about to hear, which is this wonderful, triumphant journey telling the story of Pegasus. And you'll hear many different themes throughout it, and it'll feature 2 soloists. It'll feature Laura, and it'll feature Christopher on the violin. We hope you enjoy. over between concert orchestra and chamber orchestra, I just wanted to speak a little bit and thank you all for coming. So this has been an incredible year for the orchestra program. Some of you may have known, some of you may not have known. We were lucky enough around this time last year to be approached by the New Jersey Symphony to begin a partnership where once a month they would send a symphony musician to school to work with our students grades 4th and 5th, and then 9 through 12. We're very thankful to the Chatham Education Foundation for helping support that. It's been a really incredible gift for our students to be able to participate in that. And we're happy to announce that we plan on expanding it next year to bring in an extra coach and making it all orchestra students grades 4 through 12.
I've been told the microphone, ooh, it is on. There we go. Another thing that I'd like to update you on is that you see right now the largest group of high school orchestra students that we've ever had at Chatham High School, which is beyond fantastic, and it's only getting better. A few things to be looking at as next year approaches. We'll be welcoming some new freshmen into the orchestra next year. We'll be starting a secondary string quartet. Some of you may know, some of you may have seen them perform. We have a fantastic string quartet that has been participating in concerts and competitions throughout the state, and we're recently awarded 3rd place in the New Jersey American String Teachers Association Quartet Festival. So congratulations to them. You'll hear me speak more about the senior class, but I just wanted to give a brief moment and say thank you to all of them. I remember fondly, and this story is going to embarrass 2 of them, so I apologize for them. But I remember my first year here, I was told that I was going to help out with the Morris Union Joint Church Commission regional orchestra, and that there were a couple of Chatham students involved, and I still remember them, and you'll see them come out in a second. It was Ava Finkelstein and Angela Yang, and I remember they were sitting next to each other, and at the very first rehearsal, they had never met me before, and all of you know me relatively well at this point, and I can be a lot. And me being myself, I went up with all of the energy I had and introduced myself, and I just remember these 2 8th graders staring at me and thinking, oh God, what have we gotten ourselves into? But I'm proud to say they've stuck it out along with the rest of our senior class. I want to thank you again for coming tonight. You'll hear me in a little bit recognize the seniors, but please enjoy our chamber orchestra. The first piece that you heard there was Mendelssohn's Symphonia Number 3. It's not typically what you think of when people mention Mendelssohn. It's much more Baroque, much more in the style of Bach or Mozart. But it was a really interesting piece and something that this ensemble really hadn't played much of before, and we really enjoyed it. Our next piece is firmly planted in the Romantic era. This is the fourth movement of Dvorak's American Quartet. Please enjoy. At this time, can I please have all of my seniors join me up in front of the stage? Okay, I'm going to ask that we hold our applause until the very end so we can recognize the entire senior class as a group. Before I read off all of the incredible accomplishments of these students and what they're going to go on to do next year, I just wanted to take a quick moment and for myself just thank each and every one of them up here. These last 4 years with them have been nothing short of remarkable. What started as a class where I only saw half of them at a time has blossomed into just an incredible ensemble that what you saw tonight would not be possible without all of the hard work, the dedication, the endless hours that they put into the music and making sure everything was prepared and making sure everybody was happy and just enjoying what we do in our class. And I couldn't have done it without them. So let's start with a round of applause for this class. Our first senior tonight is Elliot Ryu. Elliot has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played the violin since 3rd grade. In high school, Elliot played violin for 3 years in chamber orchestra and 1 year in concert orchestra. Outside of orchestra, Elliot swims for Chatham High School and the Madison Y Mariners club team and works as a lifeguard. He's also the president of CHS's academic team. Elliot will be attending the University of Michigan Ann Arbor in the fall and studying economics in their honors program. Congrats, Elliot. Our next senior tonight is Angela Yang. Angela has been involved in orchestra all 4 years of high school and has played since the 5th grade. In high school, she played for 3 years in honors chamber orchestra and 2 years in pit orchestra. Outside of school, she was also captain of the girls' tennis team. Angela will be attending University of California, Berkeley in the fall at the College of Letters and Science. Our next senior tonight is Chloe Frankowski. Chloe has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played since 2nd grade. In high school, Chloe played for 4 years in concert orchestra. Chloe will be joining the Air National Guard and will be attending Boston University in the spring and studying electrical and chemical engineering. Our next senior tonight is Mark Kaczynski. Mark has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played viola since 4th grade. Besides the viola, his musical talents include playing the piano, guitar, and accordion. Outside of school, he spends his time reading Yiddish, studying languages, studying Russian history, and most definitely practicing the viola. Mark will be attending Brandeis University and is planning on studying linguistics and history. Congrats, Mark. Caitlin Hoffelder has been a member of the orchestra program for all 4 years of high school and has played violin since the 4th grade. Caitlin is also a track captain and has been a varsity runner for 4 years. Caitlin has played field hockey for all 4 years as well. Outside of Chatham, she is a Girl Scout Gold Award recipient. She'll be attending Lafayette College in the fall studying neuroscience and biology. Christina Hopkins has been involved in the orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played since the 5th grade. Outside of the high school, Christina is becoming an EMT for the Chatham Emergency Squad, and Christina will also be studying to become a paramedic. Christina will be attending Morris County College in the fall, majoring in nursing. Congratulations. Kelsey Jenkinson has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has been playing violin since the 3rd grade. Outside of Chatham, Kelsey is a Girl Scout and an artist. Kelsey also has been a cheerleader for 8 years and will be continuing in college. Kelsey will be attending Marywood University and majoring in illustration and graphic design. Congrats. Osneem Fazraelian has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school. Osneem has played since 3rd grade, has been in chamber for the last 3 years. Outside of school, Osneem is an Eagle Scout, lifeguard, and fences at the national level. She will be attending NYU in the fall and studying political science as well as fencing for their team. Congratulations, Osneem. Alex Koutras has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played violin since 3rd grade. In high school, he has played tennis in sophomore year and volunteers at the local library teaching younger students how to program. Outside of school, Alex plays the piano and the guitar and plays soccer for fun. He's also the president of CHS's National Math Honors Society. Alex will be attending the University of Maryland in the fall and studying computer science and mathematics. Ava Finkelstein has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played since the 3rd grade. In high school, Ava played for 3 years in the chamber orchestra and in the pit orchestra for the musical. Outside of school, Ava is a Girl Scout and volunteers for the Chatham Borough Environmental Commission. She's also the co-president of CHS's Science Olympiad team and is on the leadership committee for the Play Unified Sports Club. Ava will be attending University of Miami in the fall studying marine biology. Daniel Tam has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played violin since 3rd grade. In high school, Daniel played for 2 years in chamber. Outside of orchestra, he is an Eagle Scout and is part of the fencing team. Daniel will be attending the University of Maryland in the fall and studying cybersecurity. Matt Tabati has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played since 4th grade. In high school, Matt played for 1 year in chamber and 3 years in concert. Outside of violin, Matt is a volleyball player and also believes that he is Mr. Keller's favorite student.
Yes!
Matt will be traveling throughout India in the fall. Alex Tracy has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played violin since the 4th grade. In high school, he played in concert orchestra for 3 years and chamber for 1. Outside of orchestra, Alex participates in the Chatham sailing team. Alex will be attending Rutgers University in the fall and studying electrical and computer engineering. Joseph Yang has been in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has been playing violin since he was in 6th grade. Joseph plays tennis for the Chatham varsity team, and he is also an avid chess player. Joseph is president of the Red Cross Club at CHS, and he will be attending Baylor University in the fall, studying biology and psychology. Thaddeus Kobalars has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played violin since the 4th grade. In high school, TJ played for 4 years in concert orchestra. Outside of violin, TJ is an Eagle Scout and is a co-owner of a student-run cupcake business. He is also president of CHS's Astronomy Club. TJ will be attending the University of Toronto in the fall and will be studying astrophysics. Valerie Osorio has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played since 4th grade. In high school, Valerie played for 4 years in the concert orchestra. Outside of orchestra, Valerie is a barista and waitress at her parents' Colombian restaurant and bakery and a food runner and server at Somerset Hills Country Club. Valerie will be attending County College of Morris in the fall and majoring in early childhood education. Gabby Zabowski has been involved in orchestra for all 4 years of high school and has played violin since the 5th grade. In the fall, Gabby will be attending Montclair State University and studying psychology. How about one more absolute huge round of applause for our
Angela, and we would like to thank Mr. Keller on behalf of the senior class. From day one, Mr. Keller was able to foster such a collaborative and supportive atmosphere that made us all look forward to orchestra class every day, which was just what we needed as awkward 13-year-olds still trying to figure ourselves out. Whether it's rocking a blonde wig, conducting in an elf onesie, or spending a year trying to convince us that he can beat up a horse. One thing we all learned from Mr. Keller is to just have fun. And because he's always having a good time, most people don't know how dedicated Mr. Keller actually is. He comes to class directly from the airport morning of, he shows up a day after breaking his foot in a car crash, and he conducts this entire concert when he can't even stand. It is incredible how committed and passionate he is with what he does and how he continues to have unyielding dedication and energy. We learn from Mr. Keller to do what we love and to, most importantly, have fun in the process. This not only translates into our music, but will also translate into our lives going forward. Thank you so much for your support in making learning music fun.
As Angela said, there's no doubt that Mr. Keller has been the influential teacher to all of us seniors. Starting high school during the pandemic had all of its difficulties, especially when trying to participate in a class where you're supposed to play together and not separate. We are all trying to navigate this new time in our lives and look towards orchestra as almost a home base. Mr. Keller looked out for each and every one of us and created a welcoming environment to make new friends, even if it was virtual during the beginning. While we all found icebreakers to be awkward sometimes, Mr. Keller would always come up with some of the best questions to ask that would make us all have a good laugh and also make us learn a thing or two about our peers. I remember when some of us would be having a hard week or maybe we forgot to turn something in right away, Mr. Keller, rather than being critical, took the time to understand what was happening in our lives. There were multiple classes where we would all sit down and Mr. Keller would say, "Has this week been especially hard for any of you? Do many of you feel like you're stacked with work right now?" And after the most likely response would be yes, he lets us take the time to have a rest period, to get ahead on work, or just to take a load off. And don't worry, he doesn't do this too often. I don't want to get him in trouble. This is just to say, Mr. Keller understands that at the end of the day, we're just overworked teenagers and just humans. Many of us seniors on the stage pushed ourselves to extreme ends during our high school careers, and Mr. Keller was there to remind us that it's okay to take a break sometimes. We want to thank Mr. Keller for believing in us when we found it hard to do so. Whether it was during auditions, performances, or just something non-orchestra related, we look to Mr. Keller as a supportive role model. So once again, thank you, Mr. Keller, for all you've done for us.
At this time, I would like to welcome up members of the Chatham High School Wind Ensemble for our final piece. Ben, you want to go find the wind ensemble? That's a bad idea. So I will take this time to now speak about our final piece. In the past, our orchestra program has collaborated a lot with the choir department, and actually just with confirmation the other day, we'll be doing so again next year. But what you'll hear tonight is the first time since I've been here and the first time that I spoke with Mr. Conti in a very long time, where the wind ensemble and the chamber orchestra will be collaborating together to create a full symphonic orchestra. The piece tonight that you'll be hearing is American in Paris, which is an American tune written by George Gershwin. It was originally made into a musical and a movie, and will feature a lot of themes that you've heard in commercials and movies for many years. I'm getting the thumbs up, so without taking much more of your time, I also just wanted to let you know that we set up a little bit of a celebration for our seniors afterwards in the main lobby. Please help yourself to cake, cookies, water, whatever we have out there as a way to toast our senior class before they head off to college in the fall. Please enjoy, and I apologize for how hot it is.